Crush, here's your Friday workout. Back to lacrosse ball. Some people have wrist issues or elbow issues. As I said last week, usually if you have joint pain, elbows or wrists, the issue isn't the wrist or the elbow, it's the muscles upstream or downstream of the joint. Those muscles pulling on the joint give you the joint pain. So if you have elbow issues, one thing you do with the lacrosse ball is take that lacrosse ball, put your forearm on something hard, whatever it is, and roll it, kind of move it back and forth. So I kind of tilt it back and forth and slowly move it down my forearm. I'll hit one spot, kind of hit it out, go to the other spot, whatever, right? Do it for a while and kind of hit that, and it'll kind of loosen up some of that tissue. There's also a thing called, I forget the name, but where your skin moves along your muscles, what that shearing is. Some people's skin is really tight and won't move very well across the top of their muscles. That obviously could create issues, same thing. Maybe the skin is so tight and you're not quite lubricated or you don't have enough hydration to where the skin moves freely across the muscle and shears or scoots along it, where obviously that'll make the joints tight too. Taking a lacrosse ball and working that will help that. Just kind of moving it around the forearm. I usually, like I said, I'll put it on a counter, I'll get on the floor and put it on the floor, give me something hard to push against, and I'll roll it up and down the forearm, the inside, all those different spots, and hit some of that. Maybe you find a spot that's tender and you kind of spend more time on that spot, but this also helps with that shearing of the skin, where the skin will move over the top of the muscles freely. You want to have that kind of movement. You don't want your skin glued to your muscles, because then we wouldn't be able to move anywhere because the skin would be too tight. Lacrosse ball will help with that. You can do it in your calves. I'm going to talk about the calves next week and using lacrosse balls. One great exercise I love for that, but you can do the same thing with your calves. Get on there and roll it up and down the calves to help loosen up those calves, like after you go for a long run or lots of double unders or whatever the case is. All right, Friday's workout. We're going to with a 20-minute workout. That's going to be 4 rounds, so every 5 minutes. So if you get the work done in less than 5 minutes, you have rest. We're going to do 20 dumbbell snatch at 50-35, 20 box jumps at 24-20, and then the first interval you'll do 20 goblet squats 55-35, and then you'll rest. The 5-minute mark, 20 dumbbell snatch, 20 box jumps, but now 20 single arm overhead kettlebell squats. So you take the 55 or 30, or I'm sorry, the 50 or 35 pound kettlebell, 35 pound kettlebell, hold it overhead, and try to do 20 squats with a single arm. You'll find that to be very challenging, and I'm guessing most of the class will have to scale way down to that portion. If you get done with that enough time, you'll rest. Third one, 20 dumbbell snatch, 20 box jumps. Now we're doing 20 kettlebell swings. Pretty simple. Kind of give you a rest after those overhead lunges or overhead squats. At the 15-minute mark, 20 dumbbell snatch, 20 box jumps, and now we're going to do 20 walking lunges holding the kettlebell however you want. I'll probably hold like a goblet with 20 walking steps. So 4 rounds, 5 minutes each window. Starts with 20 snatch, 20 box jumps, and then alter or the goblet movement or the kettlebell movement changes every 5-minute window. That is your Friday. Have a good weekend. Thanks for watching.